The world of professional level gaming has so much to offer. Not only for the athletes that play the games, but for the spectators that follow the scene, support the players, and tune into all the action on Twitch or YouTube. With a multitude of gaming titles and their leagues available online, it's easy to get caught up in all the hype. A first-person shooter like Overwatch or Paladins might make complete sense to the viewer, whereas a real-time strategy like StarCraft 2 or Warcraft 3 may feel a little bit more complex. Arena Esports takes you on a viewer's guide to watching some of the best esport titles of today. A multiplayer online battle arena, or MOBA, is a 5-on-5 top-down view of a battlefield, with a 3-lane design leading from your home base to your opponents. These corridors are split up into a safe lane, an off lane, and a middle lane, requiring specialized player positions for each of them. The basic aim of any MOBA is to advance your lanes towards your opponent's base, ultimately destroying a final structure, core, or titan in order to win a match. Seems straightforward, right? The outcome of a team's success lies in the details. In order to advance down each lane, players must destroy a series of towers or turrets, weakening the overall defense of that laneway. By knocking down towers and eliminating enemy minions, players can obtain currency and experience, used to buy items or abilities to help strengthen your character and, in turn, your team. The correct items or talents for a player can make or break a team fight, so choosing both wisely and systematically is key. At the beginning of a match, team captains, coaches, and players will enter the drafting phase. Each MOBA title offers a pool of heroes or champions to control, each with their own individual pros and cons. This is where a team's homework comes into play. Captains can ban out characters they don't want to play against, while simultaneously picking ones that synergize or have benefits to their game plan. These many playable characters fall into several roles. Supports are there to keep their team members alive and safe, as well as offer hindering effects to the opposing forces. This includes providing better map vision to teammates. Junglers go off the beaten track, surviving on their own against camps of non-playable characters, freeing up lane experience and gold for other teammates. Tanks or bruisers are there to absorb, mitigate, or deflect incoming damage, pulling the attention away from your team in order to draw out a team fight. The solo or mid laner is reserved for a powerful hero or champion that can not only deal immense damage when required, but can also get themselves out of a tricky situation. A good mid laner is also keeping an eye on the other 2 lanes, rotating around the map to assist in a well-timed kill. And last, but certainly not least, is a team ADC, or carry. Weak in the early stages of the game, a carry is a player that becomes more powerful the longer the game goes. Their damage output scales with the right items or talents, so they can hunt down and kill the opposing forces much faster than other characters in the later stages of a match. When watching MOBA Esports, the screen can be broken down into a variety of useful information. Both teams' kill count is displayed at the top, along with their current collective team worth in gold, turrets or towers remaining on the battlefield, team names, game timer, and overall series scores. Players' current health and mana are also displayed so that the viewer can keep up to speed with a player's status. Individual scorecards per player is also visible, showing the amount of kills, assists, and deaths they have endured in the game. League of Legends to Dota 2, Smite to Heroes of the Storm. MOBA Esports has dominated the global esports market for many years and will continue to reward and excite its fans at every premier level tournament.